Hi, there are new products in my online shop if you want to check them out. There are 2 new bookmarks, 1 new print, and 3 stickers. My first stickers, I'm very nervous about it, but I hope you like them. Check it out at catherinekarras.shop, but the link will also be in the description. Hi, the vibes are immaculate today, aren't they? Wow. I'm not doing well this summer. I really am not. Just like it being hot all the time and being summer in general, plus just terrible things going on in my life. They're just coinciding and it's not the vibes, okay? They need to stop immediately. The only thing getting me through this part of the year is the fact that fall is next. And I'm just so excited for it. Also, the Lord of the Rings show comes out in September. This fall is going to be gorgeous. Whether or not the storyline is good, the aesthetic and the visuals I know are going to be good. So at least we have that. But today, the way that the clouds rolled in and it just started pouring, wonderful. So we're going to have a relaxing weekend because we deserve it. Because some of us are not thriving this summer. So I'm going to provide us with some optimal fall goodness. Okay, so let's do that. I also got this mug because it was on sale and it's for autumn, so it's a sign. So let's talk about reading. I have definitely slowed down in the amount of books that I've been reading because I just cannot get into an audiobook right now. If you don't know, I heavily depend on audiobooks. That's my main way of reading because I am dyslexic and it takes me forever to read. And so when I sit down to read a physical book nowadays, I can't read fast enough to the pace of how I would fastly listen to an audiobook. Does that make sense? English language, sentence structure, who knows? But this series that I've been reading, River of Shadows by Karina Hale, I've been reading on my Kindle because I got Kindle Unlimited and they're on there. They're super easy reads, they're very fun, very entertaining, there's always something going on. So I've been really enjoying it. I really love the first book. It's a fantasy romance, Finnish inspired mythology vibes. The first book deals a lot with like death and mourning, and then it gets fun and spicy. It's got a lot of real world elements and it can be a little bit cringy, but like I know what I'm reading and kind of know what to expect, so it's not too bad of cringe. Like I can still enjoy myself, even though like normally I feel like I'd be like, ew, foul, like never write this in a book. I've been enjoying it. So I finished the first book and I really want, if any of you have the bookish box edition of River of Shadows, the special edition that they did, please sell it to me if it's under $70. So please, I really want it. So anyways, I feel like recently I've just been reading first books and then moving on and not reading second books, but I went ahead and started the second book and I'm 70% through. I think I'm at page 255. I know some people care about those things, right? I'm at 71%, page 255, and I just got the physical book in the mail today. So do I continue on my Kindle or do I read from the physical book? Because look at this. Isn't that just so... Yeah, I mean, not all the pages are like that, but I would love to read a book that is fully black. That would be... I think the second book is probably a lot more spicier than the first book. So I just want to sit down and like power through the rest of this book because I love it and I want to know what happens. But there's another book that I have that I just got that I'm so excited to read. So if I don't read that book that I'm really excited about right now, I'm never going to do it because I'm going to be like, I'm just too excited to read it. you know, you guys know the vibes. So my back really hurts because I slept on it weird, so let's just relax and read now. See you later. Hi, I finished Crown of Crimson and I just sneezed really good, so my eyeballs feel like they're about to drop out of my head. Finished it and I'm very happy. I very much liked it. The ending wasn't so like for me because I feel like I read it all the time, so this was nothing. I really enjoyed it. I need more time to reflect on it, I think. I hate when I take so long to read a book and then I'm like, damn, what even happened in this book, you know? I need a moment to get a grasp of the entirety of it. So, I liked it. I think it probably felt like a middle book. I think those are my basic feelings on it. But I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. You know, the usual. Yep. This is the bookmark I use. This is gonna be new in my shop, so look out for that. It's gonna be a whole like collection of stuff that have the same vibe, so I'm excited for that. But I was using it for a little bit. I barely even used it because I finished it today. I'm very proud of myself. So see, if I just like sit down and read for hours, then I can do it. I can do whatever I might set my heart to. The next books that I'm gonna read, let's talk about this a little bit. The High Mountain Court by A.K. Mulford. This is the first book. This is the second book. The second book is the best book. I read the first book. I listened to the audiobook, and I don't really know. I was like, this was good. Like, good standard fantasy romance, has spice. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the second book, and I read it physically. And oh my god, this second book is probably one of my favorite books. Well, it is one of my favorite books of the year. I loved it so much, just all the feelings, and I tabbed it. This is like the second book that I had ever tabbed, so this is the best. But obviously you have to read the first book to get to the second, and each book follows a different main character within the like same like friend, like not friend group, that's weird to say. Like the characters from this book are in this book, and they're all, it's like the story is going on but just through different characters, which I really like. And it was really what I needed at the time, because I kept only reading first books because I just wanted to be in a new world or like be with new characters. And that's kind of like what the series delivered. And the third book was supposed to come out, I think it was in April or March, and I was so excited, and then all of a sudden she got picked up by a publisher, which, like, girl boss, good for her. But I wanted to read that third book. The third book's a sapphic romance, and it follows one of the other characters that I felt like I'd always wanted to know more about. I felt like those side characters in the first book needed to be more fleshed out, because I feel like I didn't get to know them enough. But here we are in the third book. One of those characters is the one that we're gonna get to know. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna be out, the third book, until October, but it's now on NetGalley, and I got approved for it, which I really didn't think that I was going to get approved, because I had my NetGalley account from when I was doing booktube back in the day, and I didn't actually finish a lot of those books that I requested or review them, so my ratio is really bad, and I didn't think that they would approve me of it, and they did yesterday, and I'm so excited. So now I have finished Crimson Crown. I'm gonna start the Rogue Crown. Lots of crowns here, I guess, but maybe I'll start it tomorrow. Maybe I'll start it tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll start watching something and then not get to it. But I'm gonna make myself a late dinner because I was busy reading and not making dinner. It just occurred to me that I've been saying hail this entire time. Hail? Hall? When did I ever see hail? When did I hear that before? Why is that in my head? How do you say that? English. What the fuck?
Side
Bye.